Hey guys, what's up? Thanks so much for tuning in today's video. I finally got around to putting on this Nars light reflecting foundation. I finally have it on my face. You'll be able to see the whole application process. I did apply it with a sponge, and I also applied it with a brush for you guys so you can see the difference. And then I'll also be demoing the duo that I picked up from Ulta. If you saw the Ulta haul, you saw me swatch this, and I was in love with those swatches, so I couldn't wait to throw this on my face. This is part of the Nars Summer Unrated collection, and this is their blush bronzer duo in the shade Dominate and Cypress. This video is basically dedicated to Nars, but I did go in and try the LYS Beauty Concealer again. If you saw the video that I posted, I featured a lot of LYS products, and the concealer wasn't like a genuine hit to me, so I wanted to try it in a different way, and I gotta say I definitely do like it this way. So if you want to know all about the changes I made as far as the LYS concealer and see all these Nars products in action, definitely continue watching. Alright you guys, so for application I do have a dampened beauty blender here. I'm going to use that on one side, and on the other side I'll use a foundation brush. But as you know, we're going to be using the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. I picked mine up in medium deep 5, which is Marquises. So on the packaging it says it improves radiance by 61%, more even skin tone by 93%. It says see your skin in its best light, light reflecting foundation. Instantly diffuses light to blur imperfections and smooth the look of skin. Powered by skincare ingredients, this product strengthens skin's barrier to maintain moisture day by day. There's like no periods, I just see a whole bunch of commas. This formula visibly improves skin's clarity even after makeup is removed. Medium buildable coverage, natural finish, breathable all day wear. So it's supposed to be a medium buildable coverage. Let's see. On my face already you may see it's like a little orangey here in the corners, well in the inside, because my allergies are going ham, so I felt it best be to color correct. And also because I want to apply my LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I'm going to use that again today, and I felt like the color corrector will most likely help. I did a full video on the LYS products, and I will link that up above if you missed it. But oh, also there's a coupon code in there for LYS products. I do have a discount code with them, so I'll leave that down in the description box. And also check out that video so you can see a lot of their products in action. But I wasn't really a fan of the coverage. This to me is more like a low to medium, light medium coverage for this concealer, so I was hoping that with the color corrector we can get a little bit more coverage underneath the eyes. I'm going to take the shade TG7 in the LYS concealer, and let's just go up underneath here real quick. And another thing is, like, putting this back is like almost a little bit of a struggle. I do like to blend this concealer out with a brush though, because I feel like that's the way to get the most coverage. But I'm not gonna set this, that's the difference. I felt like I liked it up until the time when I set it, and that's when it kind of dried out on me. So I usually always set my concealers, but your girl is 40 now, so I don't know if setting my concealer all the time is a good look. So today we're gonna test that out and see how I like it, because I did use this concealer another time after I did my foundation, and I popped it on like right after I finished my makeup just to add a little bit of brightness underneath the eyes, and I didn't set it then, and I actually liked it like that. So let's see how I like it today. Alright, now that that's all blended out, I wanted to go in with the foundation. So once again, this is the Nars Light Reflective Foundation. It comes with 1 fluid ounce of product. There are 36 shades available for this foundation. And the retail value for this foundation is $49. It says, see your skin in the best natural light. The innovative blend of makeup and skincare instantly blurs perfection, smooths the looks to textured skin, helps conceal blemishes, dark spots, and redness. Visibly improves skin's clarity after 6 weeks of daily use, even after the makeup is removed. Powered by advanced skincare ingredients that help defend against environmental aggressors and blue light, it immediately strengthens skin's barrier to help maintain its moisture. Suitable for most skin types, including sensitive skin. Medium buildable coverage with a natural finish. Breathable, all-day wear, 36 shades. Makeup that looks like skin, acts like skin care, feels light as air. The key claim says immediately it reveals more of an even skin tone by 93%. I mean, it's a foundation. It should have a more even skin tone. And then long term, it improves the appearance of skin clarity over time, even after makeup is removed. Okay, so that's 2 pumps there. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it with the brush on this side. And I did swatch this in store. I was going to get Macao, which is normally my shade match in Nars foundations. But when I went into the store, I felt like Macao was just a little bit too light. So then I swatched was it the shade before and the shade after, maybe 2 shades after, and I ended up with this one, which is Marquises, which I've had a foundation from Nars in Marquises before. I think it was the soft matte, which I went ahead and decluttered. If you saw my declutter video, actually that's one of the ones that I went ahead and sent to my homegirl. But this one, compared to my neck, you guys know Sephora lighting, so in there, you know, I can never necessarily think that it's 100% my match, but I think I did pretty good with matching. Now, I do see where it says skincare, because it really does look like skin. It didn't cover as much as I wanted, so I'm gonna add another pump on this side and just try to cover up certain spots here across my face on this side. And these pumps, that one pump that just came out of the foundation wasn't really like a whole lot of foundation. I did notice that. So again, I'm not setting my concealer per se. I just want to blend those in so that, you know, it's not so harsh looking. So that's why I like to do my concealer first. That second pump definitely gave me the coverage that I was looking for. This is definitely a good medium coverage. Now I have another beauty blender. I'm just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna start off with 1 pump and see how far that takes us with the sponge. But the sponge does tend to soak up more product, so I'll probably end up having to use another pump, just like I did on the other side. Now I normally prefer to apply my foundations with a sponge. I am a sponge girl, but now that I started using like these brushes again for my foundation application, I do prefer the coverage that I get with a brush. So normally these days what I do is I'll apply it with the brush and then I'll go on top of it with beauty blender. I'm gonna go ahead and put another pump here, but I feel like that one with the sponge, it actually gave me pretty decent coverage. I just want to build it up so it can match the other side at this point, but I feel like it did give me pretty decent coverage. I feel like it actually spread a little bit more too, but it could be just the way I distributed it. Now me saying that just made me actually go over the brush side with my beauty blender. That was unintentional, but I don't feel like it was that much of a difference with the application. I am cleaning off the stopper because these Nars stoppers definitely, the pumps definitely do get a little dirty. I will say that. But yeah, this is cute little sleek packaging here that they have. I'm not sure if this is coming close to my Nars Weightless. What is it called? The Weightless Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This one I've always loved. You can see like I'm all the way down here in the bottle. I absolutely love this foundation. I don't know if I love this one as much, but again, this is the first time I'm putting it on my face, so maybe once I actually do a full face, then maybe I will. But let's go ahead and move on. I'm just gonna lightly dust the Nars Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. This is old. This is even in their old packaging before they came out with the I think they have a different mesh sifter now, But I'm just gonna dust this all over my face. I don't want like a heavy powder application. I want to see how this foundation wears. And although I'm not setting underneath my eyes, I will just run that powder up under there. So this is translucent, so it shouldn't like alter the shade or anything of my makeup. I'm just gonna put a little bit more because underneath here it doesn't feel like I really caught up under there too much. So let me just make sure the side. But it really doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin, guys. Alright, so here's what the foundation looks like applied and set on the skin. I definitely see the light reflecting properties of it because as I shift my skin around, everything just looks like nice and I wouldn't say glowy, it's just like a nice, you can see the light reflecting off of it. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, a light reflecting, but like I can just see as I shift my face, I can just see the shift of light like bouncing off of different areas of my face. So I do like that. I just had to add a little bit of life back into my face, but this is something that I would normally do. I'm not really doing a wear test or anything like that, but I do want to try to like use the product how I would normally use it. So I just went ahead and sprayed my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray just to bring some life back into my face, and then I'm just gonna go and dab around this again with that brush. Make sure everything is nice and locked in. Alright, you guys, my bun is looking a little crooked, but I'm back. I didn't do anything different to the face. I just cleaned up the eyes and put my lower lash line mascara. For the lip combo, I went in with my matte currant, which y'all see how little this matte currant is. I am so mad. I think it was currant that was discontinued from MAC, so I'm annoyed with that. You can clearly tell it's one of my favorites and I've used it. Then I have on the Makeup by Mario Naked Spice. This is one of his ultra cozy suede lip cream lipsticks, whatever it's called. I did a whole video swatching a whole bunch of new lipsticks or newer lipsticks to my collection. So if you haven't seen that video, you can see this along with tons of other lip products swatch with no lip liner. But again, I have on the current lip liner, Naked Spice, and then I topped it off with the Pat McGrath. This is her Lust Gloss and Flesh Fantasy. So that's the lip combo that I have on my lips. My makeup has been applied and I like it, guys. Like, this light reflecting stuff is no serious business. Now, I was always a fan of the Nars light reflecting powder, but the foundation, it doesn't even feel like foundation. It honestly doesn't feel like there's nothing on my skin. Now, do I like it as much as the Makeup Forever? Because it was like when I wore the Makeup Forever a couple of times, and I haven't done a full video on it, but I did have it on in my previous videos, the videos from last week. I had on that Makeup Forever foundation and I've worn that since then, and I don't know, every time I looked in the mirror with that Makeup Forever, it was just something about it that I really loved. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. Now I'm going to go into this. This is the Nars Summer Unrated Dominate CYPRESS Blush Bronzer Duo. If you saw my Ulta haul, you saw my excitement when I swatched this. The swatches was so bomb, so I'm so excited to put this on my face. Here's what the packaging looks like of this bronzer duo. This is a part of the Summer Unrated collection for 2022. It does come in 3 different shades, which of course I got the deepest shade, which is Dominate in Cypress. It says it's a shimmering deep plum and warm deep red brown. This retails for $45 and it says it's a daring pairing. Attract opposites. Glow cheek to cheek with a dynamic blush bronzer duo designed for sun-kissed looks with dimension. Superfine micronized blush pigments ensure an irresistibly soft blendable application. Diffused bronzing powders create warmth, perfect for contouring or enhancing the look of naturally tanned skin. They do say that this palette is limited edition, guys, so if you wanted to get your hands on it, I picked mine up from Ulta, but I know they definitely do have it available on the Nars website as well, and I'll be sure to put links down in the description box below so you guys can have easy access to all the products that I'm discussing in today's video. I'm not going to take my favorite bronzer brush because it's dirty and it wouldn't be fair because it's mixed with a whole bunch of bronzers, and I like that. I like to keep my bronzer brush dirty. But for this, being that it is a matte bronzer, I'm just going to go in with this Colored Rain angled powder brush. Oh wow, Guys, I dipped that in them. It's a little scary because that's looking hella pigmented. Let's see how this looks on the face. Oh, that's like the perfect color. At first, when I had swatched it, I said the bronzer was a little bit more on the warmer side, but that's actually, oh gosh, and then it's buildable. Look at that, guys. You see, once I tapped over it again, oh, that is pretty. That is pretty, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and bronze up my face. I'm just gonna bronze one side so we can see the difference. This is definitely summer appropriate. Like, this is stepping out into the sun, summer appropriate. Y'all see that bronze? I'm gonna look straight forward so you can see the difference of this side compared to this side. I like it, guys. I like. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead into the blush, and this is more like a radiant blush, guys. This matches the eyes that I have on so much, guys. Oh my goodness, that is pretty. I love that. Is pretty. Y'all see that? Y'all know I love me a good radiant blush, especially in the upcoming heat. Oh my gosh, this is going to be like, it's not like overdoing it. And I do just want to grab a fluffy brush here. I'm gonna go into that bronzer and try to just bronze up my nose just a little bit. So here we have it, guys. Just a basic face. I literally have on foundation, powder, bronzer, and blush. All from Nars. Like, I guess this is kind of like a full face of Nars. Well, minus the concealer with the LYS. But I like the way it looks. I really do like it. It looks very natural, like natural and skin-like. I honestly don't feel like I have on makeup. It doesn't feel heavy at all. The skin looks really good. The light reflecting properties, like, I just feel like everywhere I turn it just looks nice and radiant and just light catching, and like I have no bad angles going on over here, like floors where. Okay, these products are bomb. I'm really digging it. If you've been interested in any of these Nars duos, I say get your hands on it. You get a lot of product in here. Like, this was very much, this is definitely bigger than I expected it to be. So I know this will be in my collection for a long time, and I'm gonna be enjoying it. Like, this bronzer, like, I can even build up some more. Like, I don't feel like I can overdo it with this bronzer. Like, it's not gonna be muddy at all. This is gonna be just like the perfect sun-kissed in the summer bronzer. I love it. It's not too warm. I thought it was going to be too warm from when I swatched it, and it's not. I absolutely love it. I am loving these products from Nars, but I'm not surprised because I usually have a good reputation with Nars products, except for that Nars Soft Matte. I don't like the concealer that everybody loves. I'm not a fan of that. Well, maybe I should have tried it. Maybe I should try it like the way I tried the LYS and not set it. Maybe I may like it a little bit more. Speaking of that, the LYS, I put on the shade TG7, and I definitely do like it more now that I didn't set it with powder, even though I did go over with a big fluffy brush, but I didn't like press in the powder and try to make it seem like it's so set. So I do like it like that. Of course, I am a little bit more covered underneath the eyes, and that's just from using the color corrector that I had used. And if you're interested in anything else that's on my face, I'll have all that information down in the description box. But on my eyes, I do have two palettes. I went in with the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame palette. It's been a minute since I used that, so I wanted to bring that out. And then I realized I didn't have like a deeper matte, so I went and took the two mattes from the Berries palette from Juvia's place. I used this shade and that shade, the two deeper mattes from this palette. I wanted to combine, and that's how I got the eye look that I have going on. Also, I filled in my brows. Benefit like I normally do, the Precisely My Brow. I love that. But then after I cleaned up underneath and I realized I needed to fill in some products, I went ahead and tried out this Benefit brow pomade, and not bad, guys. Honestly, I think it gave me a little bit more structure to my brows, so that's why they may be like looking a little bit more bolder than normal. But I'm loving the way this look. I feel like I don't really need to add any highlighter or anything like that. I think my face is perfect just like this. So I think this will be like a quick, nice, easy go-to kind of routine that I can actually put on. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. I don't really feel like this would be a foundation that's gonna like transfer everywhere. Of course, I'm not sure of that, so don't quote me on it, but I just don't feel like it's going to give me that much trouble with this foundation. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look cakey. I'm enjoying the foundation so far from what I put on. Of course, it's only at like what, an hour. As far as the shade match, nothing a little bronzer can't handle. And I think the shade match is actually going to be perfection, especially coming into these warmer months, because that's when my skin tends to warm up a little bit more. Like I thought, looking at this, I felt like this was just like a warm undertone. I usually tend to go for neutral undertones, but coming into these warmer months, my skin does tend to warm up a little bit. So I think it's going to be a perfect match, especially coming into these warmer months. So I am happy with my purchases. I honestly, after trying the Makeup Forever foundation last week, I was like, there's no way that this Nars foundation is going to make me fall in love. And I'm not saying that I fell in love with it, but I definitely fell in like with it. So I'm going to definitely continue to use this. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be seeing this all up and down my channel, because this I fell in love with for sure. And I think it goes perfectly with the little eye look that I had on today. So yeah, let me stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my thoughts on these new Nars products, and let me know your thoughts on them down in the comment section below. Have you tried them? Are you interested in trying them? How you think they look on me? I want to hear it all down in the comment section below. KSquad, thanks so much for tuning in to another video, taking the time out of your day to come chill with me. You guys know you are greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, I would love if you gave it a thumbs up. That helps me out greatly, and it lets other people know that they should be watching this video as well. If you're new here and you want to see what KSways have to offer, definitely check out some of the videos that I have here on the screen for you guys. Or you can go ahead and binge watch me on this playlist. Hopefully you will consider subscribing and joining the KSquad as well. And until next time, I hope to catch each and every one of you on the next video. Until next time, y'all, stay blessed. Lady, y'all.